just to, the paper has on there the exact amount of medication you take and the name of the medication you take.
Right.
So they ignore it. I know for me, in my experience, that I've had them take it, make a copy even, and bring it back and pretend that they've read it, and they do, when I say absolute opposite of everything on that paper, everything opposite.
And this is the hospital that you go to on a normal basis? That where the doctors there, they know you? Or is this what, if this is a random hospital that you have to go to?
No. This is a hospital that knows me, that I've been to multiple times. Alamo Valley Hospital, so when I can't make it to Cedar Sinai, I go there.
But when you go to Cedar, do you have the same experience?
Sometimes I have fabulous experiences, sometimes I don't.
Take the microphone, because I'll be here all day asking questions.
Just to speak to your issue very quickly, and is to say that I've had doctors who take the sheet from me, neatly fold it back the way it was when I gave it to them and set it off to the side.
Yes.
Okay? I mean, they just want to read it.
Yes.
They're just going to do what they're going to do, and, you know, I mean, I want to add also that I'm very new to LA, so I've had some experiences finding that place to go, you know, and I've had a couple experiences at different hospitals, one to a couple here across the street, Florence Memorial, and the best experience I had was when I went to a UCLA hospital. And I think that it's important that you find that place, but again, you know, when you're going somewhere where they don't know you, you don't know what you're going to get, you really don't. And again, to go somewhere where they do know you and get that kind of treatment is even more ridiculous, but you know, that's kind of been my experience, that I've been looking for that place to go.
Thank you.
Yes, you know, I'm so happy to know that there are some nurses at this room. I don't know if we have any doctors or not, but we do have nurses. When we are revamping the training, can you hear me? Okay, when we were talking about retraining the medical profession to make sure that everything is unified, you know, the emphasis that I hear is on our attitude, you know? And when you're in a lot of pain, forget about the attitude. Because I'll tell you, I'm screaming, I'm hollering, I don't care if my hair is cold or whether I brush my teeth or anything like that. So don't think about my attitude, I'm in pain. Wow. So what should the medical profession do? I know these people, not very well, and haven't met them and everything, but we've got grown up around each other. But everything they talked about, I felt it back here. You know, because I've been through the same things. And so what needs to happen is the medical profession needs to get us out of the pain first, stabilize us. Yes. You're screaming and hollering, don't get into a conversation. I'm not interested in a conversation. If you think I'm there for drugs or whatever, just go ahead, give me the drugs, get me, stabilize me, and then we'll have a conversation later. But I think that's what I mean. But I think to put the burden on our shoulder that, my attitude, that is just, it's unfair to us. It really is, because, how do you think about, oh, thank you, please, and all of this, when you're in so much intense pain?
Can I just elaborate on what you said? A lot of times, for me, I don't just go off on as soon as you come in the room. It's after you've been rude to me.
Yeah.
Like, and then if I kind of let that first one slide, and then you say something rude again, and I'm like, okay, and then you say something else, okay, now I'm about to go off. And then I'm in the wrong. And so.
I'm sorry. I just want to share something here, because this conversation, sometimes you just got to go there. And I don't know why this was on my computer this morning, but there was a statistic that popped up in one of my notes. says that 62% of patients who have felt that they've experienced disease-based discrimination also report experiencing race-based discrimination. 72% of patients who say that they've experienced race-based discrimination also report having experienced disease-based discrimination. And the bottom line is that this is a lot deeper than just, the way it's manifesting in the emergency room. This is a cultural thing that comes from a colonial mindset that is still manifesting itself in the medical community, and people who maybe don't even realize that it's manifesting itself. Okay, and to my mind, it's a spiritual issue. Okay, it's just evil being manifested in all of its forms. Okay, but we feel it in a very particular way through our experiences with these medical professionals, again, who are just so seemingly disconnected from who we are as human beings and how that happens. And again, it's not something that's going to go away because we talk about the numbers or we talk about, the things. It's going to take medical professionals who know that there's a God in this world that you're going to have to answer to someday. How would somebody who doesn't even believe in God know to even treat you with compassion and with love? Human beings are 50-50 across the board without God. We do the greatest of evil and we do the greatest of good. And that's the best any man's ever going to be. Without God and without knowing the truth of God, we are stuck in an evil process that has been killing us for years. And will continue to kill us, and we need to fight the battle where the battle is. I'm a speaker, guys. I'm sorry, I'm a preacher, and I'm a preach the truth. All right, and if you don't accept it as your truth, that's fine, but bring me another answer.
So we're going to go on to our next question because we have about 5 minutes.
My question was for each of the panelists. I know you guys briefly touched sort of on your transition process, but what was that like for you, or lack thereof, transition process, and what did it look like for you, and how were you able to find the good or whatever type of medical care you're at now that you're dealing with? What did that look like for you, and how did you manage your transition process, and what was that like?
You mean the transition process from pediatric to adult?
I went from children's to the small, it used to be Lancaster Community because AV Hospital, I refused to go there because I had a really horrible experience with them. So it was horrible. I didn't really have the guidance I needed, the tools I needed, I went from being so sheltered and everybody understood and we're working towards, for whatever plans it was for my health to flapping in the breeze until I get sick. And I'm like, and then deal with it when I get sick. So.
Okay. Hi. I'm a person living with sickle cell as well. I have sickle cell SS. And one thing I just want to say, maybe advice to everybody or advice to everybody has sickle cell. One thing is, a bad attitude is like a flat tire. It won't take you anywhere. I totally understand being in pain. You hate people being around you, like fooling around, okay? You want to just yell at them or do whatever. But sometimes you gotta put yourself in other people's shoes too. Okay, I understand the whole thing. Like when I was telling someone when I was younger, if I have crisis, I'm like, but now when I have crisis, I kind of like calm down, and it really helps. Okay, so when you go to the hospital, of course you're in pain. Maybe the doctor or the nurse might have an attitude. That doesn't mean you should have an attitude as well. Sometimes you don't know what people are going through. You don't know how many people they've seen. You don't know what's going on in their life. Okay? It will help you, especially you that is in pain, to be a little, I know it's really, really hard because I know how it is when I'm in pain. it's really hard, but it would be nice if you don't make it worse by having a bad attitude. I think it would help the situation than making it worse. So that's just what I want to say to everybody. No matter how bad it is, I think you could still try to be polite, nice, and that's why, like from what the other lady here said, that's why I think when she was saying what she was saying, that's why I think it's good to have an advocate. Someone there to talk for you. Thank you.
Are you adverse to taking someone with you when you go to the ER so that you have someone that's familiar with your care so that they can talk to the staff? That way you're not treated as such.
My mom is my advocate. Okay, so it's not that I don't have someone to advocate for me, so that I won't get an attitude back or cuss a nurse or a doctor out. The thing is that if I'm sitting there and I'm being polite this whole time, and you keep, it's now I am not defending myself. It's no longer about me being in pain. It's about disrespect. Now you are disrespecting me. And I am not a child. I'm an adult just like you're an adult. And you need to speak to me like I'm a grown woman. Because I'm a grown woman. And when I come into the hospital, regardless of how much pain I'm in, one thing I can say about myself is that I'm always polite. So when you now say something more sarcastic, I let it go. I always do. But I'm not going to sit there and let you bluntly disrespect me. Because now you are disrespecting me, and I'm a woman. I'm not a kid. And I'm not going to sit there and let you talk to me like I'm 3.
And after this has happened on 4 occasions that you've gone, what's going to happen the 5th time you go?
Well,
you think it's going to happen again?
Well,
maybe I should take somebody with me.
Well, no, my mom always goes with me. My mom always goes with me when I go to the ER. But she doesn't live there with me. She can't stay there every day with me because my mom works. And she has a 9-year-old. And at the end of the day, I am 27 years old. And I should be able to advocate and take care of myself and not always have to call my mother. Now, I do call my mom when I know, because I know the limit. When I know that, okay, Elaine, something's about to come out your mouth that ain't going to be too nice. So I do call my mother. But at some point...
The only reason I ask is because I'm trying to figure out how we can help you guys when your mom can't.
It's all about respect. It's just...
Well, I understand, because I know how hospitals work too.
Yeah. I have to say this. At what point do you decide that that's not a facility for you to go?
Oh, no. So, no, the whole thing is, like I said, I go to see the sign-up.
Right.
I have to go where my doctor is. The doctor that I have right now is the best doctor that I've had since I've been transitioning from pediatrics to adult care.
Yes.
I don't have time to find another doctor because I have done it.
Do you get that treatment at that facility as well?
Sometimes, yes. And I when I have a problem at Cedar-Sinai, I'll tell Dr. Nasir, and he will say something to them and let them know. But at the end of the day, I don't live in LA, so I can't just, every time I get in a crisis where it's so bad, go to Cedars. Because it's been times, the last 2 crises, I couldn't even walk.
So this is a universal treatment of people with sickle cell?
Yes.
Yes.
So at what point do you guys all come together and say no more?
Well, I know in Lancaster, we have a support group, and we all have sat down and tried to talk, because I was one of the first patients when they, to help with that, starting that group. And we had administrators and charge nurses and ER doctors come to the support group so that patients can talk to them and let them know.
I think it has to be bigger than your institution.
Well, yeah, but everyone has to be willing.
Because Southern California has one of the largest numbers of sickle cell patients in the country.
But everybody has to be willing.
But nobody comes to the support meetings like this. So at some point, you guys have to pull together so that you have a voice that's loud enough for people to hear.
There's one thing, I just want to say that there's a lot of responsibility being placed on people with sickle cell.
Right.
As somebody who's worked in the hospital with other medical people, cancer patients are not required to have the best of attitudes when they're sick in the
Thank
hospital.
you.
They get their
If I
best
have
of treatment.
cancer, I want you to go through
They
it.
still get treated.
Please, I didn't want to say it.
Doctors
Thank
take
you.
anything and everything from them. The issue is not our attitude.
Thank you. It's not our
I will
attitude.
tell you that I'm probably nicer when I'm sick because I know how people have to treat
Thank
me.
you.
Like, the responsibility, like, she spent entirely too much time having to defend
Thank
why she
you.
might have a bad attitude.
Thank you.
She's in pain, that's not her job.
And it's not,
And I'm in agreement.
But that's the truth. I didn't want to say that.
I'm in agreement. I'm in agreement. Hold on.
it's not the attitude, it's the unification of people with
But
sickle
it's the
cell.
staff thinking that we're not in pain. It's the staff thinking that we're not in pain. And I should not have to go to a hospital and defend myself. I did not want to say anything, and I'm happy that she stood up and she said what she said, because I was sitting here trying not to say it. But the truth is if I was white and had cancer, I would not have to fight as hard as I had to fight. That's the truth. Every day that I walk in any hospital or any doctor's office and I say that I have sickle cell, it's oh my gosh. It's either what is that because they're ignorant to the illness because they have no knowledge of sickle cell, or because I am not crying or acting a fool, proving to you that I'm in pain. And half of the doctors have told me, well, my cancer patients, they're this or they're that. Let me tell you something about your cancer patient. How long has your cancer patient had cancer? 5 years? 10 years? Boom!
So we need to do
From,
something.
I was sick when my mama was carrying me.
Yeah.
26, I was 27 and I've been sick for 27 years. I don't have to cry all the time. You know why? Because I know how to deal with this pain. So really the issue is with the institution itself and the people that they hire. And it should be that they have to be mandated to go and learn about sickle cell. And when they offend a sickle cell patient, instead of them wanting to call security and call this person and call that person, no, what they need to do is go and talk to their staff. Because one thing I know, and I know a lot of the sickle cell patients, is that all of us, we are not rude when you walk into our room because we're in too much dang pain to even say anything. But once you disrespect me, all my respect for you goes out of the window. Because if I had cancer, Lord, if I had cancer, it would not even matter how I act.
So we have to figure out a way that we can educate them.
But the staff has to be willing, that's what we need to address. The staff is not willing to step into a meeting or to come to something like this. Let me tell you, this is very
I don't
educational.
expect them to come here. We have to make a louder noise so that we can make life better for you guys.
True.
We have to make a louder noise.
Shane, Ken, audience, this is awesome. It's obvious that we have, this is our 106 years since someone said there was sickle cell disease.
Right.
And we're still talking about how we can get respected. It's unfortunate that we have so long way to go. And I'm so sorry, because you're absolutely right, that patients who have cancer or
Anything else but sickle cell.
Right.
However, what I'm gonna do is, we weren't gonna have a break. I think it's time for a break, for people to just kind of touch base, let everybody know that I hear you. We want to get back together because we do have a parent panel and, or information for parents. Now, you guys are adults. Can you guys imagine how hard it is for the parent to see the child go through what you guys are doing? So we're going to do that. Let's do 5 minutes, please. Thank you guys so much. I didn't want to cut it off. Thank you.